So was?
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome for the new subscribers. I'm the Sally.
And I'm Klaus.
So today it's a special day. Which day today? It's around now 9 p.m.
It's the 2nd of February 2022.
2.2.22. And it's around 9 p.m. in Germany or 9:30 p.m. So as you can see about the title, today we are on day 9 quarantine. Quarantine, yeah. Quarantine is German, quarantine is English. And there's a part 1 of this video where we explained about our colon cleansing. And because I know I have a lot of customers or even customers to be, I thought let me just talk of this, because why should I keep it to ourselves? So yes, we had corona during the last, how many days? 10 days? Officially,
yeah, that's when we were tested positive.
Yes, since
10 days ago.
Yes, so, since we had PCR, because even if you test at home, it's in Germany, it counts from the day you get your PCR. So that when we tested, I think last Monday, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, we had all of us corona except our kids, yeah. So yeah, and we didn't even know we had corona. So it started with our. You want to say something?
Oh well, I think for us, yeah, as you said, it didn't start, or it didn't show up in a dramatic way or something. It just felt like a headache, and then slowly started feeling like a flu for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the first one who felt it.
Yeah, you are.
And but really didn't feel like something major,
Mm-hmm.
So just after, yeah, not even the first day where I had symptoms did I think that it is COVID, or that it could be COVID. I think it was 2 days later when really the thought occurred, like, okay. And you started hearing that around here people are being affected now by this Omicron type of COVID.
Yeah.
So, and it was over the weekend. So the next Monday I said, let me go to the doctor and have myself tested there, because
PCR.
On Sunday, they are not really, the doctors are not open everywhere here in Germany. So you cannot really go somewhere where they have good, reliable tests.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I went and got tested positive.
Again, because at home he had already put it. But I think the first on Friday when you came from work,
Yep.
you asked me if I have the test, and then we tested, and then it was negative. So on Friday it was still negative. So on Saturday he stayed, and then on Sunday, that's when I was like, hey, you man, just let's see what you have. And then that's when we found it was Omicron or Corona. And then he went to PCR, as he said. Then but before he had my father-in-law, on that week before him, he had also started feeling cold. I remember I'll give him another blanket, and then I will ask him, do you want to eat? He didn't want to eat anything. He just wanted to sleep and drink water, and he was feeling cold, nothing else. And that was 2 days. And then after the third day, he started only that, and then headache. I remember headache. He had headache the first 2 days, 1.5 days like this, and then feeling cold. But there was no coughing, there was nothing, there was no lung, there was nothing else. And prior to after him, that's after I think 3 or 4 days that when he started. But funny enough, we never thought let us look at his father, because nobody would think that. I think we didn't think of it. So after my husband was found, and then the following morning, all of us did. I was negative. I didn't turn. I think a day after that, that's when I turned also, because I started feeling the same. I had headache, and also I started feeling cold. I was cold, and then I was during the daytime I was just like that, but in the evening I was active. So 2-3 days went like that, and then I thought, okay, let me also measure myself or try myself, and then yeah, I had COVID. But funny enough, it didn't feel like it was COVID. So I don't know about other people, because we had also another visitor. My brother and his girlfriend were here. They also carried from us, but unfortunately the girlfriend was negative all the time, and my brother turned positive. But we are all, after 7 days, 6 days, everybody is okay. So the main thing that wanted me or us to do this the story, or this continuation of our colon cleansing story, is because I don't believe it if we didn't do colon. Because funny enough, 3 weeks ago we did colon cleansing, the whole house.
We started it.
We
were still doing it.
We were still doing it
while we were affected with COVID.
Yeah. So we 3 of us, and we had another visitor with us, and also our kids. I will give them because those are products, they are natural for the kids. And I think, and I believe that's why, no, my son didn't do until we had COVID, and I was like, okay, let me do the bigger boy, because they say with kids not that dangerous. And funny enough, and our son didn't get, and the baby boy didn't get. Unfortunately, our daughter Zori got it, because she's that girl who's always want to caution. And did we quarantine from each other?
Not that strict, I would say.
Yeah. Because I believe if we had quarantined, that we separate from all of us, but we didn't. We live together, we stay together, we eat together. Yes, and I think that's why maybe we got it, but we didn't have any bad effects, or how can you call it?
Yeah, like our symptoms were not really turning bad.
Yeah.
As I said, yeah, felt like a normal flu.
For me, it was only those 2 days feeling there, and in fact, I wanted to relax and sleep. And funny enough, when I tested and I turned positive, that's when I slept. I think I slept 2 or 3 hours without waking, because for you to swallow in that you have COVID, it's make you. But after 2-3 days, my life was normal, and you've been seeing me, guys. The 3 lives I came, we had COVID. The one I did with Chian, I think. I had COVID, guys. The one we did with him, that's why I'm doing with him a lot of videos. I'm so happy because he's a very busy guy, and you have not been seeing him with me or doing videos. But unfortunately, from tomorrow he's gonna start going to work. Unfortunately.
Quarantine doesn't only have drawbacks, also has some advantages. Depends on what you're looking at.
Yes. Before we talk about quarantine in Germany, how it is, it's very mean. What lesson did you learn?
Well, I think it came in just at the right time, so to say. Either that you can see it in 2 ways. Either it was good that the time we had COVID, that at that time we were doing colon cleansing, or the other way around, that lucky us, the time we were doing colon cleansing, that's when COVID hit us, and not at any other point, because we were just right in the process we were ending the process that week. ending the process of our detoxing and flushing through our body, therefore strengthening our immune system. So it was a good coincidence somehow.
So whose idea was that?
Of course, you. You are our health minister.
So yeah, as Christmas, as I always say, or I've said a lot to people, we eat so bad, chocolate, sweets. In Germany, we are also 2 weeks at home eating everything. And for me, that, you know what? Immediately, I think that we started on the second week of January, the second after our anniversary.
Yep.
11th, yeah? That when we
January
started,
11th.
yeah, because we had to prost with champagne for our anniversary. So for me, what I learned, as I always tell my friends and people, you are what you eat. Because if we never took care of ourselves, of our body cells, or of our immune system, we would not have, like, literally made it. Because I don't remember someone who we never went to hospital, we never went even to the pharmacy. We had COVID, and just because of the PCR, that is why you are supposed to not. That's why it is COVID, because after you got that PCR and you're positive, you're in quarantine automatically. You're quarantined, yeah. So for me, what I learned is you are what you eat, and the way you take care of your body, the way you take care of yourselves, and that's how your body will thank you. Because if I never not even force them, they really wanted to do. If we never did, or I encouraged them to do this colon cleansing, I thank God I've been 4 years though, so I know a lot about it. So I was encouraging them. We would make food, we were eating healthy. There are some things we chose not to eat. And for the last 4 weeks, we were eating only healthy essence. And at that moment, that's why we were happy, because COVID came. So when it came and it entered in our body, it is such and such, and we're like, you know what? I'm out of here. There's nothing I can mess it up, because we already protected our body organs. Our lungs are good. Nobody had even, how do you call schnupfen? Flu or
running nose, yeah.
Or running nose or coughing.
Nobody
days
was
and night.
coughing.
Nobody, the whole house. And the COVID. You even measured after how many days, and you are still positive?
How many was that? 2?
2 or 3 days, yes. He was still positive, yeah. Thinking that, and your dad did it later. And me too, I did after 5 days. So yeah, for me, for those who really, my message here is for those who are willing to do colon cleansing, just do it to save yourselves. Because I don't know the situation you are in. Because for me, I believe the situation you are in your body, I think that is the one that's gonna determine how COVID or how any diseases might attack your body. So just take care of yourselves. And for those who are interested, if they say they want to do it, they are most welcome. About quarantine,
yeah,
it sucks. Yes.
No, I think it makes you appreciate kind of like your freedom again.
Yeah.
When it's kind of like, it's not taken away, but when you spend 10 days at home, basically not going outside of your plot, it's different from the normal life that we today lead. People are on their heels so much, people are out of the house so much. So to really stay inside of your house basically for 10 days is a different experience. And like when you start going outside again, it really makes you appreciate your ability to, in your normal life, go outside of your house and go places wherever you want to go. It has been a different experience. On the other hand, we spent lots of time together, as much time as I think we have not spent in a long time. Maybe a holiday, of course, but for the rest of the time, not so much.
Yeah.
But it feels odd, when you cannot even go shopping yourself. Nobody in your house can go shopping. Like, you have to rely on friends or neighbors, which is what we also did for our neighbors when they were affected.
Yeah.
For us, that's a given, that you are there for the people around you.
Yeah.
So, but now for us to be the ones on the receiving end really felt odd.
My neighbor wrote me and I'm like, Sally, you seem, I was playing with Zori behind because you cannot go anywhere. I don't know in your country. You can write me and tell me how or tell us how is it in your quarantine in your country, because in Germany it's not good, because you literally have no freedom. You cannot go. For those who are even on the flats, I pity them because they cannot even go out of. We live in our own home area. We can go front of our area or behind and go beyond the grass and go on the other end to go have fun or fresh air. For other people, they cannot even come out of the door. So what I learned is I respect and I'm so proud of the freedom that we have, the healthy that we have, that we don't have to go, because we have some people who slept in the hospital. Did you say sleep? No, who were admitted in the hospital. I have bad English. Who were admitted in the hospital because of COVID, and they were fighting for their lives. Our neighbors and our friends around here, or our loved ones. So for us, seeing it and experience, and like my parents were calling every day, how are you guys? And I will laugh. I will literally. I have even one day to make a video to my dad, like, don't call me today. Today, here's me, Dad. I'm okay. I'm doing this and this with kids, because they are so worried, which I believe people are sick, worried about this COVID. But for me, the question I ask myself, how is the situation if you got it, if you get it? So the first thing, are you vaccinated? For us, that is a personal decision. So we won't come and put it here how our situation is. But are you vaccinated? So that is your personal decision. And for those who, what about the kids? Okay, you can be vaccinated. I'm not against vaccination, and I'm not for saying we should vaccinate. No, that is a personal decision. Let me say that. But for the kids, you can say, okay, I'm vaccinated. What about the kids? So what my goal is, keep yourself, keep your inside safe, whether you are vaccinated or you're not vaccinated, because I was okay. I've done everything. We were doing the colon cleanse. We are taking the vitamin C, vitamin D. We are taking all the goodness that they are supposed to. But I still got it. But when it entered there, or it entered us, we were safe. Our son, who is ex-bronchitis and asthma, I heard those things when he was a kid. It didn't even touch him. He was one of the healthiest boy in this house with a small baby. They didn't even touch it, and he never even weared mask, because those things, to stay them in the house, and you can't. I said, you better. I was like, in a way, let us get all of us sick, but the kids did not get it. So anyway, I don't want to make this video so long.
Yeah. So bottom line is, if you watch out for yourself, if you keep yourself healthy and strong,
eat well, eat clean.
Yeah. Then I think, there's no guarantee here, but I think there's a good chance that you will be getting through this time unharmed, or not harmed that bad.
Because COVID is there. It's there.
Yeah.
We had it. They still think they were turning 2 lines of every time we were doing them. So ask yourself, how is my situation? Those who have blood pressure, what are you doing about it? Sugar, what are you doing about them? Eat well, eat clean, take care of yourselves.
Yep.
And with that, being now 3 minutes to 10. So this video will get tomorrow. We premiere tomorrow morning. So yeah. So tomorrow will be our day 10 COVID.
Which marks the end of quarantine for us.
Or maybe I might even drop it today. Because we are still on day 9. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking your time listening to us. And stay safe. Watch out for yourself and for the ones that you love. And we hope that once all this funny stuff is over, we can meet as many of you as possible here near our place or wherever.
Exactly.
And until then, watch out for yourselves and
take care.
Take care.
Wear a mask.
We love you all.
Eat well.
And we'll see you again.
Kindly give the video thumbs up and subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel. And thank you for supporting us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.